They got some grit and some nastiness here to start.
Somewhat of the opposite of what we saw on Saturday in Lincoln, and then draw the contact, put in the bucket. Terrence Williams the second, a chance for three.
Right there, that's DC all day, baby, with some mumbo sauce. Terrence Williams the third. Oh, good defense without fouling by Michigan. Tough drive by Shannon as well.
Numbers the other way, Williams up and under, spins it in. 8 to shoot now for Hawkins. Working on three, the cross, the sauce, the mask. Way downtown. Oh, yeah!
Gentlemen, shooting the three like a layup, and Damask, he was in good position defensively. They're not accustomed to guarding from the 30 feet from the bucket.
Oh, crafty by Llewellyn on the response. And Michigan has gone cold on the offensive end. That was a dangerous pass. George Washington is in the game, and he was running down the lane and said, "Oh, look out!"
Oh my goodness!
Trey Jackson.
Ooh, Trey Jackson. How you do, big fella? Takes off, stretch Armstrong at the rim. He kind of gets Harmon to lose his footing, goes up strong. Oh my goodness. That's one of the nastiest dunks in the Big Ten this season I've seen.
And no surprise, Chunky Hepburn gets the assignment of guarding Bruce Thornton. And what a look inside to Mahaffey. Terrific first deuce for the Buckeyes. Mahaffey, no starts at Penn State last year, started every game this year, and has a pair of dunks to get started.
Well, I think Ohio State likes the rolls to the rim.
Hepburn, interesting study, Robbie. Double figures last year, not even close this year.
Total change in approach, right? He's run the team, and I really respect the sacrifice he's made. There's Tyler Wall getting to the other side, which he loves to do. But 11 in the first half, and then when you consider the pace that Wisconsin's playing at, I mean, that's a ton of turnovers for a team that over the course of the last 20 years just hasn't done that.
That's 3 dunks now for Ohio State, the most recent from last year's. 5 to shoot.
Gotta go.
Last second. Tough three.
Oh, wow.
Green and Knight on the offensive end.
Got to keep your head on a swivel because of that pace Michigan State likes to play with. What a block. It was Wahab coming across the lane.
Yeah, they were able to control the backboard, something that they've not been able to do with any consistency on the season. For them to take that next step, they've got to become a much better rebounding team.
Another emphatic rejection from Wahab. Not sure if you count that one as another block there, huh?
4 blocks in this game for Penn State. They're dialed in on the defensive end.
Spartans forced the turnover. Hogard out and running. Much needed easy bucket in transition. Kanye Clary coming off the bench again today. 0 and White. He's in the game now. Floater from Johnson off the mark. All the rebound. Holloman looking to push up to Carr. He can explode quickly off that floor.
Below the foul line area, sees it secured, and he streaks up the floor. And that's a terrific job by Trey Holloman.
This Penn State team has been more resilient in this portion of the season than early on. And there is a primary example of that right there. A much-needed three that goes down.
We'll see.
Owen Freeman doing some work inside against a couple of big men, getting that rebound. Here's Cricky on the run to the rim. Oh, Traore with the block.
Beautiful timing by Noddy.
Here comes Young. End-to-end and a rejection inside by the Hawkeyes. Perkins got up there.
Man, that coming to this building. And, you know, I love Kevin Willard for the assist he gave us today.
Oh, my. Peyton Sanford's feeling it early. Another
leader in threes attempted and threes made. Doesn't take long. That's a good description, Kevin. That's exactly what he did. Almost hopped into a turnover there. Oh,
and there's a turnover. Young with the pocket pick and the finish, his first 2 of the night.
He won that matchup on the glass.
5-point advantage. A little pressure now for Maryland. And a takeaway. Traore in the open floor, loping to the rim. No, but the follow there for Deshaun Harris-Smith.
It's been impressive to see these players.
Rink Mass at Nebraska.
Yes, yes.
Reese inside, not from the valley. Count that one. And a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent pass at the top. He received the pass. Julian Reese gives him a big target. Nice job of getting it inside.
Down to 9. Bowie with the 3. And he hits. 1 point away from 2,000 for Bowie.
Who's going to catch it? Be shot ready. This one, he reads the defender, Fernandez.
Against the defense that Rutgers has. They themselves are only 35% from the floor. And another turnover.
3-on-2. Williams left it beautifully, and Davis puts it in. Now 1 of 7 from the floor, and really a carryover from the Penn State game. 3 of 15 on Sunday. Williams, for Amore. That's a heck of a start to the second half.
Handle lobs and plays like this. You've got to handle that.
By far the best stretch for Rutgers in this basketball game. Bowie for 3, and he hits again. That's his 5th triple of the night. Tied John Cherno's career record. He's almost halfway there.
But you can't go under that. That's a handoff.
But again, the surprise tonight, because Justin Mullins had played 21 minutes all year, but he did start 27 games last year. Amore stuffs it and is fouled. The foul, Amore will be at the line with a chance to tie when we come.
They're going to need the 3 to go down, but they're going to need Elijah Hawkins to find some level of efficiency. 3 of his last 16 now from the field.
Meanwhile, it's been all Zach Edey so far for Purdue.
On coverage, the prior possession, he did get Dawson Garcia coming over. But here, it's one-on-one with him and Pharrell Payne, and it's the offensive comes off the screen, gets a pretty good look. I like the swagger that Mike Mitchell has brought to this team. He's had a nice year. He shot it well from 3.
As Edey finding Kaufman rim.
A dribble on this possession. I'm not sure if there's been a pass yet. Elijah Hawkins pounding that thing.
Garcia, NBA range. Minnesota has their first lead.
For an 11-0 run over the last 2:15. Elijah Hawkins setting the table, and Dawson Garcia letting it fly from the top. Really matched Edey's physicality, even as Zach got to that left shoulder. Really good defense.
And then top shelf, Ola Joseph off the bench and throwing it down.
The last Gopher to start here, but he's running the wing. Elijah Hawkins, all this is making...
Minnesota, they're a decent three-point shooting team, around 35%, but they're hitting everything right now. They've hit 9 threes.
Would go away from their big lineup, get a little bit more ball handling out there, but sticking with it. Mast playing with the big Alec. Oh, and that is stuck for a jump ball. Nick Kern at the apex. And the lid still on. Williams on the miss. Really good defensive start for Penn State.
Absolutely.
Holding Nebraska scoreless for almost 3 minutes, and Hicks slices in for 2.
Up the confetti from the student section. It's quite the sight.
Well, lob for Gary, and on the way down, he puts it home.
A great back pick from Keisei Tominaga, too. That's 6 points from Hicks, who's known as more of a catch-and-shoot guy, driving and finishing.
Tominaga, quick fire. Got that! Nebraska trying to stay undefeated at home. Penn State down 6.
I know you're a little short-handed, but I think Penn State's got to take it up a notch defensively.
Nebraska with 7 turnovers in this game. Step back 3. Tominaga got it.
2 come to Wall, back out to Klesma. He's going to have to put this up. Patient kicks it out, and another 3 goes down.
And options away. But watch A.J. Storr on this situation here. Klesma, second assist. Someone a good shot there. Sanford, the recipient.
Nolan Winter, foul and count it. The freshman, even though he got bumped, able to finish the play. Blackwell, good pass to Wall, and then back out. They're going to have to put it up quickly here. Blackwell, wow, with 2 defenders all over it. So that kind of thickens the plot a little bit.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Oh, there's a nice feed and a nice flush from A.J. Storr. McCaffrey will initiate. They get it to Perkins. Perkins dancing inside. Hepburn had it. Perkins got it back.
Take a look. Looks like Hepburn. Yep. Hepburn got his hand in it. He squares up, goes up strongly on the finish. Nice stick-to-itiveness by Tony Perkins here.
They looked at the clock. It will stay at 1.3. And Wisconsin will have to go the length of the floor, down by 2 here.
Maryland is playing without Jordan Geronimo. He was injured as that bank shot goes down for Young. 2 and a foul, an early 5. Brad Underwood described him as lethal against the zone and shoot around this morning. Shannon flaring, dropping it off. Rogers to the corner, and Damask shot it well from 3.
And that's the Illini. The dump off here, Ty Rogers giving up one at the rim to get one from 3, and Illinois is cashing out from distance here early.
His minutes have been subject to some discussion in Champaign. Oh, man, pancake by Scott, Justin Harmon.
You can see just the pressure that Shannon can put on you in transition, and then at the end of the day, the rebounding position isn't there.
Oh, nicely tucked in by Dane Danger. In his Maryland tenure so far, a lot of dribbling against Shannon.
Not a good possession so far. Now Long going to have to make something happen.
And he does. He turned the corner on Rogers and gets 2 and a foul.
The last 5 games in which they won that battle.
Burnett with the rebound into the front court. Inside. Jalen Llewellyn, the Princeton transfer. Picked up by McDaniel. McDaniel can play home games. He's not allowed to play on the road, and he throws it away. Walker in the front court. Walker penetrates, pops to the hole, and banks it down.
They can't turn it over.
Reed facing. He'll drive baseline. Reverse layup counts. Nicely done. Officials letting him play end to end. No calls so far. Kamwa draws a double, deflected. Walker picks it up. Walker leads the charge. Walker in and out, dribble to the hole. Walker, the lob! Good! That reminds me of... Kamwa, back to Burnett, deals it down with a two-hand jam.
Player off the dribble. Now help has to come. You put a team in rotation.
Not his style.
Here's Smith off the screen. He thought about it. There's the pass down low, and a foul. Count the bucket.
Very good. You look at it, and then they post up on this side of the basket. Everybody's thinking, let's lean towards Edey and not let him.
First substitution, Dale Bonner in the game for the first time. Thornton pull up Jay. He's fouled.
Over the floor. You see Edey's over here now. He doesn't come out. That means you, as a guard, you have to recognize that. What's the decision you make? His experience will keep him away from a quick fourth.
Dale off the screen. Dale leaves it for Cal. Jams it home. He just couldn't corral it, and it's knocked away.
You just can throw a fastball up there. Watch out, folks.
Matt Painter taking some contacts. Here come the Buckeyes battle again for 3. Yes!
Now they have him way out on the floor, too.
Braden Smith to Lawyer. Lawyer inside. Zedke is there.
He was open for a second, but 2 seconds he wasn't open.
Battle for 3 again.
But the Cats shooting almost 40% from deep, and here's a chance for Langborg. Right on cue, the transfer from Princeton knocks it down. Langborg has really stepped up.
Yeah. With Ty Berry out, he's had to be much...
Langborg for Nicholson. Really good 2-man game inside. Almost lost his balance. Now Langborg spinning into traffic. What a pass! A beautiful feed from Langborg to Nicholson.
The Princeton transfer, so you know he can drop knowledge, but he can also drop dimes. Ryan Langborg with the dime of the day so far.
Much more aggressive.
Back down to a 2-point game. Mullins rejected. My goodness, we're into about the 5th row.
That's there. As Trey Galloway makes a beautiful pass, but
this Minnesota defense continues to push Rutgers to the end of the shot clock, where they find Cliff Amore for 2.
And poor Elijah Hawkins got caught on that mismatch. Look, we watched him practice today. He was involved. He was engaged. Now your number's called. Are you ready?
Cliff Amore was ready when his number was called with a rattling slam.
Nice recognition by Rutgers, utilizing the backdoor cut. There was no backside help.
Gophers need to find some offense. Hawkins. Oh, Joseph, there's your offense.
Hawkins, he leads the conference in assists for a reason. He understands personnel, and the folks in the yellow homestanding jerseys talking each other through.
Look at the feed again! It's Hawkins, and Penn is dominating!
Not just the
Hawkins throws that almost from half court. You wouldn't think that that's something that you would have in your lineup, but that was just picture perfect. You have to be cognizant of shot clock, which is under 4 here.
Carrington has to fire, and it's good.